come on, got your database on. It's Friday night and you can't take long.
Hello, I'm Ms. Racious, your media specialist, and today we're going to talk about some resources that will be helpful for your argumentative research. But before that, I'd like to introduce you to your virtual student library card, in case you haven't already met. Thanks to a partnership between the Scott County Public Library and Shakopee Schools, Shakopee students now have a virtual student library card that can be used to access all of the Scott County Library's digital resources. You can also go into a branch and check out 2 physical items at a time. Your library card number is simply our district ID number 720 followed by your student ID number. If you are asked for a PIN number, this will be the last 4 digits of your virtual student library card number. So let's get down to research. A great place to start for both topic brainstorming and research is the Learning Commons channel of our high school website. Under Helpful Resources, find the research page on the left. Here you'll find our school's online subscription databases, along with the databases you have access to through your virtual student library card. Now, why use databases, you ask? Why shouldn't I just Google it? Well, in a nutshell, it's just more credible information that's easy to use, and it's great preparation for the kind of research you'll do the rest of high school and into college. Online subscription databases are like huge, very well organized warehouses of magazine, newspaper, and journal articles, reference materials, and audio interviews and videos. It's a one-stop shop for all your research needs. Looking at our databases on the school website, there are a couple that are set up in a pro-con format and are great for topic brainstorming. Let's look at Points of View Reference Center first. If you already know your topic, you can use the search bar at the top, but the topics listed below are nice to browse through if you're not sure what you want to choose as your topic. You can see that you start with really broad categories that are divided up into narrower topics. If you click on one of these topics, you find even more research topics that are organized in a pro-con format. If I'm interested in the controversy surrounding vaccinations, I can look at the point and counterpoint sections for evidence supporting both sides of the issue. I can also find a wealth of related information on the left, in the Related Information section. As a savvy database user, I'll use my limiters on the left to really hone in on the best sources. If I'm doing research for an argumentative paper, I probably want to limit my results to the last 3 to 5 years to get the most up-to-date information. I can also limit my source type so that I just get a certain kind of result. When I look at these hits for magazine articles related to the vaccination debate, I'm seeing articles as recent as this week. Now those are some current sources. As I scroll through my results list, I also want to be thinking about the scope of my assignment. For an argumentative paper that's just a few pages long, focusing on the entire vaccination controversy might be too broad. Then I come across this magazine article, Meet the Teens Who Want to Be Vaccinated Against Their Parents' Wishes. Now that seems like a much more manageable topic for my paper, and it's interesting to me too. Try to pick a topic that genuinely interests you. Though it may look a little different from database to database, they all have a toolbar that allows you to do different things with the sources you find. I think most students' favorite button in the toolbar is the Cite button, which magically generates a citation for you in the format of your choice. One more database that's great for topic brainstorming is called Facts on File, Issues and Controversies. You'll find this by scrolling down to the databases from the Scott County Public Library. When you click on this link, you'll be prompted to enter your virtual student library card number. Do you remember what this starts with? Tell your neighbor. That's right, 720 followed by your student ID number. The PIN will be the last 4 digits of your virtual student library card number. Just like in the first database, you'll see super broad categories with slightly less broad categories underneath them. You'll also see the most recent controversies at the top. I think I'll check out the research question, should the federal government strictly regulate the e-cigarette industry? Facts on File gives you extensive information on the topic, including an overview, what each side argues, and other statistics. The News tab pulls up newspaper articles from around the world that deal with the topic. You can see on the right that you can restrict your search to pull up only the most recent articles. Do you see the database toolbar on this database? It looks a little different, but if you click on Page Tools, you'll see the Cite tool and other features. Going back to the research section of our school website, you can see there are several other databases for you to use. My personal favorites are EBSCO Megafile, Explora Teens, and Gale in Context. As you're looking for sources of information, don't forget to head to the Books, eBooks, and Audiobooks section under Learning Commons. Here you'll find search catalogs for print books and ebooks available through our high school and the Scott County Library. One helpful resource that students now have access to through their virtual student library card is Homework Help Now. Under the Learning Commons section of the high school website, find the Helpful Resources section and then the Learning Tools page on the left. Once students click on Help Now and log in with their virtual student library card, students can get online tutoring from a certified tutor or teacher in any grade and any subject, in both English and Spanish. This is available from 1 p.m. to 11 p.m., 7 days a week. For a live tutor, click on Live Tutoring, and then select your grade and subject area you wish to get help with, and then click on Get Live Help. In just a moment, you'll be connected with a live tutor, and you can use the chat box and the workspace to work through whatever problems you're having with your homework. After you log in with your virtual student library card, you can also create a unique login that allows you to save your past sessions and makes it easier if you want to do some workshopping on a paper with a tutor. You just go to Sign Up, put in your ID number as the username, and pick a password along with a security question. Once you create that unique login, you can also visit the Writing Lab, where you can get assistance on any stage of the writing process, from brainstorming topics to crafting a thesis to help with editing and revisions. Students can also visit the Skill Surfer section of Help Now to find preparation materials and practice tests for the ACT and Advanced Placement exams. Also, under the Study section of Homework Help Now, students can visit the LEAP Learning platform, where they can take ACT subject practice tests to generate personalized practice materials. If you have any questions about using any of the resources we've covered in this presentation, please feel free to email me. Good luck and have fun with your research.
Come on, got your database on. It's Friday night and you can't take long. Come on, got your database on. It's Friday.